Okay guys, now we go on. We have another question type. This is called matching. Half sentence is given in the questions and half sentence is given in options. And there are always more options than the questions. How many questions? Only 3, 7, 8 and 9. How many options? 6 options. So it means other 3 options are to confuse us. Okay. Now how to do it, by the way? This is also type A question. Type A questions and answers are in order, right? So let's read the question. You will read the question. From the question you will find the clue word and then you will go on with that clue word. Question number 7. Managers working for a Texas gas company. Now what's the clue word? Texas gas company and managers. First you will find Texas gas company, then you will find the reference of managers. So where is that? Texas gas company and managers. Texas gas company. 4th paragraph. Okay, your scanning must be good. You should reach the right part of the passage. I'm reading 4th paragraph from the beginning. But could such decentralized control work in a human organization? Miller visited a Texas gas company. We found Texas gas company. Now we will look for manager. That has successfully applied formulas based on ant colony behavior to optimize its factories and route its trucks. He explained. Now they say here Miller visited a Texas gas company that has successfully applied formulas. Now what have they done? They have applied formulas based on ant colony behavior to optimize their factories, route and its trucks. If you read on, he explains if ant colonies had worked out a reliable way to identify the best route between their nest and food source, the company managers figured why not take advantage of that knowledge? Okay, so they took advantage from the ants. When ants found the nearest way to the food and they go there, so they just use that. Now please come back. Now we will go through the options. Option A, provide support for each other's ideas. Yes or no? No. Leave it. Option B, use detailed comments to create large and complicated systems. No. Let's read on. Use decision-making strategies based on insect communities to improve their service. Yes. Listen, for ants, they use the word insect. Okay, so use decision-making strategies based on ant communities to improve their service. And what is to improve their service? Come back. You can see. To optimize its factories and route its trucks. That is improvement in their service. 4th paragraph, 3rd line. Ant colony behavior to optimize its factories and route its trucks. So for question number 7, the right answer is C. And you should cross C from here because one option will be used once only. Okay, now let's go on. Question number 8. Citizens in an annual Vermont meeting. Now what's the clue word? Vermont, because it is in the first letter is capital. Citizen in annual Vermont meeting. Now let's find Vermont meeting and then we'll see citizens. Please look for that, Vermont. Very good. Second last paragraph and the word Vermont is in 3rd line. Found it? Everyone? Okay, I'm reading this paragraph from 2nd line. The best example of shared decision making. Focus this thing. Shared decision making that I witnessed during my research was a town meeting I attended in Vermont where citizens met face to face to debate their annual budget, explains Miller. The group decision making to work well, you need a way to sort through the various options they propose and you need a mechanism to narrow down these options. Citizens in Vermont control their municipal affairs and putting forward proposals. Now just focus these 2 lines. I'm reading this again. For group decision making, found it? 4th line. For group decision making to work well, you need a way to sort through the various options they propose. They means the citizens. they propose, and you need a mechanism to narrow down these options. Citizens in government control their municipal affairs. Now please come back to option A. Provide support for each other's ideas in order to reach the best outcome. Yeah, but we read other options as well. Yeah. Option B, use detailed comments. No. Option D, communicate with each other to decide who the leader will be. Not at all. Okay. Option E, contribute independently to the ideas of others they do not know. No. Option F, repair structures they have built without directly communicating with each other. Not at all. So the correct answer is A, provide support for each other's ideas in order to reach the best outcome. All right, if you come back, you can just read again. For group decision making to work well, you need a way to sort through the various options they propose, and you need a mechanism to narrow down these options, and as they do it in government. And one more thing, if you read on, please, read on. I'm reading it from here. Citizens in government control. Found it? Please follow. Citizens in government control their municipal affairs by putting forward proposal or backing up others. Now, backing up others, what does that mean? To support for each other, right? So, A is the right answer, and you should cross A as well. Now, please come to question number 9. Some internet users, very simple. Internet is given in the last paragraph. Some internet users. So, internet is given in the last paragraph, but you're not going to read all the paragraph. You will see where have they mentioned internet users. Some internet users. Okay, let's just start. Internet is mentioned there. All right, I'm reading it from the fourth last line. A termite mound in this way is rather like a wiki website. Rather than meeting up and talking about what we want to post online, what we want to post, we means users. Okay, for users they have used the word we. What we want to post online, we just add to what someone, maybe a stranger on the other side of the word, already wrote. This indirect knowledge and skill sharing is now finding its way into corridors of power. Just focus this thing here. As they mentioned here, I'm reading this thing again. Rather than meeting up and talking about what we want to post online, we just add to what someone, maybe a stranger on the other side of the word, already wrote. This indirect knowledge and skill sharing is now finding its way into the corridors of power. Now, please go through A to F and see which option is right. A and C have been taken. Option B, use detailed comments to create large and complicated systems. Yes or no? No. Option D, communicate with each other to decide who the leader will be. Not at all. They did not mention any leadership or leader. Right? Option E, contribute independently to the ideas of others they don't know. Others they don't know means strangers. Okay, so ideas of others means someone has commented and you write a comment to his comment, like people do on YouTube. One person has commented, you don't know who the person is, and you just start commenting, and then there is something long and all that. Same is Twitter. So contribute independently to the ideas of others they don't know. If you come back for others they don't know, they have used the word stranger. Maybe a stranger on the other side of the word already wrote. All right, so for question number 9, answer is A. A bit complicated. Sometimes part 1 starts with complications, and sometimes it's part 3 which is more complicated, okay?